Good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cindy. I'm Amazing Taste Store over on Instagram. I'm a full-time reseller, and I've been doing this for a little over 16 years now. This is part 4 of my 4-part Scale Your Business series. In this episode, I want to talk about listing. So we've talked about there being 3 components to scaling your business: listing more, raising your average sold price, and increasing your conversion rate. Listing more items is one way to scale your business. You could literally just double your listings every single day. But it's not as easy as it sounds, and most of us aren't just sitting around with time on our hands with nothing to do. So in order to list more items, you're going to have to first figure out what you're going to give up in life. An uncomfortable truth, but it is what it is. Most of us are busy and we are doing other things. So what are you willing to give up to give yourself that time to list those extra items? The best tips that I can give for listing more items within the same amount of time is check your processes. Are there things that you can be doing to speed up those processes? And then keeping it simple. Just keep it simple, keep it simple, keep it simple. Recognize most people don't read your descriptions, so you don't need them to be long and flowery. There are a lot of videos out there about how to list on eBay, so I won't go into that, but definitely look into those videos and see if you can get some tips about their listing processes and see if maybe there's something there that you could integrate into yours to make it faster. But if you are sitting there going, okay, I'm doing the maximum amount that I can do, I literally cannot list any more in a day, then you're going to have to look at one of those other components to scale your business. So I kind of want to summarize here what it takes to scale your business. It's probably going to take all 3 of those components. You're probably going to have to list more brand new items. That does not mean relisting and selling similar brand new items, but you're going to have to do that consistently. Consistent listing wins on every platform out there. So it does not matter if you're selling on Poshmark or you're selling on Etsy or you're selling on eBay or Depop or Tradesy or any of those, consistent listing wins. So you're going to have to give it a little bit more. At the same time, you're going to want to increase your conversion rate. So hopefully you've went and you've looked at some of those other sellers that have higher conversion rates, looking at what are they doing differently than I'm doing, and putting some of those things into place to increase your conversion rate. And then you're going to have to look at, okay, how can I get some higher end items into my store so that I can increase my average sold price? It generally takes all 3 of those things to scale your business. And that's why it's hard. And that's why people say it can't be done. It's not that it can't be done. It's that it's hard. And you're going to have to figure out what you are willing to do to scale your business. So look at each one of those things and then make a plan. So if I want to double my net income, then I need to increase my listings. Okay, well, I can't just increase my listings, but maybe I can list 50 more a week. So that's about 7 items a day. So that means that I'm going to have to source 50 more items a week. So that means I'm going to need to shop how much more time every week. That means I'm going to need how much more capital every week. So if I have all of that then down, now if I want to raise my average sold price, maybe that means I need to go to some consignment stores. Maybe I need to be doing some online arbitrage, watching places like Nordstrom Rack for when they do their clear the rack sale. Remember, you can go on, even if you do not have a Nordstrom Rack in your town, you can go on Nordstrom Rack and shop their clear the rack sale online. Have that stuff shipped directly to your house. That's fantastic because you can be doing it from your pajamas at home. But here's the tip, you're going to have to get up early. The best items on Nordstrom Rack's Clear the Rack sale online go early, early, early in the morning. Get into their Nordy Club so that you can get those pre-release updates so that you know when it's coming, so you can shop early, all of those things. And then the moment it starts, set an alarm. That's what it's going to take. You're going to have to set an alarm, get up early, get on your computer, and start looking for those items because the best items go first. And if you wait until after you've got the kids off to school and you've had breakfast and you've had a cup of coffee, they're going to be gone. And then you're going to say, there's nothing here. And you're right, there's not, because you didn't get up early. So get up early, shop those. Watch for when Amazon sellers start talking about long-term storage fees. When Amazon sellers start talking about long-term storage fees, they start dumping product. They dump product so that they don't have to pay those long-term storage fees. Well, that can be great for you and I because we can just go on and buy those items and then sell them on eBay or Poshmark or wherever for a better price and make our profit and never have, again, not have to leave our house. So pay attention to when those sellers start complaining about those long-term storage fees are going to hit. And then go onto Amazon and type in a brand or a type of item that you would normally source and start scrolling. The trick there is to look for items that have a wide range in price. So you're looking for the item that is priced anywhere between $10 and $60 because there's one in there. There's generally one size in one color that is $10. The rest of them are going for $70. You want to find that one and then have it shipped to your house. Now you can sell that item on eBay for $70, maybe, or $50, whatever it is, a great profit. I have done this with swimsuits in January. I just hop on Amazon and I look for that one seller that is trying to get out from underneath their inventory. It's great for them. I'm happy to buy it in January. I may even just set it aside until March or April when I'm ready to list it for swimsuit season, and then I sell it at a great profit. So look for those wide ranges in price. Look at places like HSN has a clearance, online clearance. Go look over there. HSN buyers are buyers that love to shop online. They are used to not being able to touch an item before they buy it. So go check out their clearance. Sometimes you can buy off season there. I've done, again, really well buying off season, setting it aside for a few months, and then selling it in season on eBay for a huge profit margin. Again, this is going to take a little bit of capital. It takes a little bit of planning to be able to buy those items and then not list them right away. I don't want to list it right away because that's going to affect my conversion rate. If I put those items up in January when HSN is clearancing them out, they're not worth that much. That's why HSN is clearancing them out. So I want to let that market dry up. I want those buyers to feel like, oh, I missed out, and then bring my item back to the internet. If I put it up right away, it's going to sit, it's not going to sell. If I didn't have the capital to hold it, I end up clearancing it out again and losing money. So make sure that that is an item, that is money that you can afford the holding costs then on that product to hold it until it's back in season. There are a lot of great opportunities to raise that ASP then directly online that you can do from your house while you're sitting in your pajamas or while you're sitting on a soccer field, while you're at swim lessons with the kids. You can be on your phone just scrolling through things and looking to see what's on sale, what's on clearance, who's doing a big sale. If you're watching this today, it's October 9th. Columbus Day is Monday. There's a lot of stores that have Columbus Day sales. Go figure out who they are. Go find those items that have additional discounts on them that then you can flip. Understanding that you may have to hold that item. Understanding that higher end products typically take longer to sell as they are. So you have to balance that out with your regular inventory, understanding the cost to you, understanding the cost it takes to scale your business. Completely possible though. Understand that if you get online items, you can buy multiples of that item. So if I can buy multiples of a product, I only have to make one listing. I only have to take one set of pictures. We are not advocates of stock photos because stock photos can get you Vero violations. A Vero violation is the fastest way to tank your conversion rate. A Vero violation is when eBay pulls your listing because the company has said that you have violated their copyright trademark rights. So you have some sort of copyright infringement there. They pull your listing. That is a defect against your account and it will slow your conversion. So understand that. So we are not stock photo people, but if I can find multiples of a product, I can put up one listing, one set of photos, multiple quantity, let that listing continue to sell. That is less work for me. New with tags items have a lower return rate. So if you are looking at your return rate, maybe it's going up a little bit and you're a little bit concerned about that, bringing in some new with tags items will help you lower that return rate. So that's always a great way to keep your conversions, keep the system happy, keep buyers happy. So look into those kinds of things if you want to raise that average sold price. If you are looking at that conversion, pay attention to which one of those items is selling quickly. There are items out there right now today that you could buy online and flip tomorrow. But you're going to have to do the research to find those items. Nobody's going to hand you those items on a silver platter. It's going to be hard. Scaling your business is hard, but it is doable. And the money that you can make on e-commerce is only growing and is only going to become more for those people who are willing to do the hard, for those people that are willing to put in the work, willing to make the sacrifices, willing to put in the time and the effort it takes. Those people have income opportunities that boggle the mind. So I hope you found this series helpful. I hope that you are looking at your business, looking at the opportunities available to you, and seeing that they're out there. You can do this. You just need to take the time and the energy to figure out which way is best for you. If you can go to the bins and lower your cost of goods and just increase your listings, then that's fantastic. If you need to do a combination of the three, again, that's great. There's a way for you to do it within your business, in your area, with the opportunities that are available to you. I promise it can be done from anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world. I've watched people do it time and time and time again. It's completely possible. You just have to put in the work. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share, you know the drill. And I will be back with a new series next week. Have a great day, everybody.